Hi guys, first of all, hi there. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Liv, and if you don't know, I'm 19 years old and currently recovering from anorexia. I usually work, but due to the coronavirus, I'm now in quarantine and I'm not currently working. So I'm taking this time to really put all my concentration in my recovery. And it can sound as easy as that, but it's really bloody hard, especially the weight gain side of it. And that's been really playing on my mind recently and making it really hard. Of course I keep on going, and I have to keep ignoring those rules and knowing that's my eating disorder and sticking to my decision that I want to recover and that my eating disorder will do everything to try and stop me. But that doesn't mean I don't have those thoughts, and I just thought I'd share them with you all and just explain how I'm trying to cope with them. My first tip of how I'm dealing with the weight gain is by constantly having lists of reasons I want to recover. This is an example of one of my lists. I make it all look nice and make it all look pretty, but in reality, the reason to recover is very nice and very pretty, and right now it doesn't feel like that, but I know I have to trust the process and I have to trust that it will be. I'm writing down these goals that I want to achieve and how the future will look when I'm out of my eating disorder. A lot of the time when I'm battling with these thoughts, it can be really overwhelming and take over my mind so much that I forget, and I think, is it actually worth it? Why am I putting myself through this? And then I remember my reasons to recover, and I have to stick to what I know, and I have to remember that there are so many reasons to recover, and that the reasons to stay in this eating disorder will never outweigh the reasons to recover. It also helps me to look towards the future and keep working towards my dream, because my dream is to not have an eating disorder forever. I want to be an inspiration to others. I want to get my periods back. I want to be more flexible when Corona's over. I want to be able to have spontaneous meals, go to spontaneous events with my friends, family, work colleagues, and I want to just be a better person without my eating disorder. My second tip, which is what is very good about being in the quarantine, is that I'm constantly wearing baggy clothes. This top isn't actually that baggy, but all my bottoms are always baggy. I don't care what I look like, especially during this time. It helps that I'm not working. I actually work for a fashion brand, so sometimes I do feel pressure that I have to look a certain way, but I know, first of all, that's all in my head, and second of all, I'm working in the right now. I don't care when I go back to work. That's completely separate. That's in the past, and in the future I'm working in the present, and wearing baggy clothes is just really helpful right now. I'm constantly living in either in baggy tops or baggy jumpers with tracksuit bottoms or baggy shorts, and just letting my body be my body and not caring and trying not to care what it looks like, because I just need to be comfy in this period. There's nothing worse than putting on a tight pair of leggings or a tight pair of skinny jeans when gaining weight. And I also know that I'm not maybe gaining weight, I am gaining weight. I've gained weight already, and I will be gaining more weight, because that's the point of recovery. It's not like, oh, I'll wear baggy clothing because I might gain weight. Like, I will gain weight, that's the point. So why would I wear tight clothes when I know I will be gaining weight? Like, there's not really any point. I know it will just make me feel worse. This also leads me on to my next point about body checking. I'm really making a conscious effort not to body check, because unless I'm doing it in a positive way and I'm in a really positive mood and I love what my body looks like, which if you do, that's great, and I'm working so hard to eventually work towards then, I'm gonna be honest, not most days I'm not body positive, and I really don't enjoy what my body looks like. So what is the point of waking up and going towards the mirror and looking at things that I know that I'm insecure about, like my stomach, like my legs? What is the point of just body checking when I'm going to gain weight, my body's going to change? It's going to turn into a negative thought. I might as well just block that out and just skip straight past that bit and just get on with my day without my head think negatively on purpose, if that makes sense. So it's just ruling out that possibility for negative thoughts to enter my mind, because it's just not worth it. I also just want to add that body checking is kind of a way to know that you're in control and that your weight is, and that your body, like, what would I be checking for? That my body stayed the same, because the reality is it hasn't changed, it stayed the same. It's going to change, and it's going to continue to change, and it's going to change in so many ways. My tummy's going to get bigger, then it's going to get my legs, then my boobs will get bigger, then everything's going to get bigger, and eventually, even in months, it's just going to change, and it's going to level out throughout my body. So what's the point of looking at it every day and just to see the change? And eventually I will start to be happy with it, but for now I know that it's not worth just body checking every day. This tip isn't necessarily to do with weight gain. I think it's really important to cleanse your social media of toxic people and things that you don't want to see, whether that's blocking, muting, unfollowing, whatever it is. Making your social media your type of world is really important. I found that so helpful for me. I follow so many body positive people, accounts that share special quotes, body positive brands, and people that kind of involve in my world, rather than unrealistic, edited, Photoshop models. And that doesn't mean that they're bad people, or any of those people, or people that touch up their images. That doesn't mean they're bad people, but for me, that's really hard for me to see when I'm going through this process, when I really am striving to love the body I'm in, striving to gain weight, to be someone that I am, and not to be so insecure of just how I'm born, and just to love life rather than be so obsessed with the way I look, if that makes sense. So making my world a positive place to be is really important. I also feel it's important to distribute this positive mindset out to my friends and out to my family, and surround myself with positivity rather than hate and negative comments. And a special quote out to a friend. As I said, it's not necessarily to do with weight gain, but it just makes the whole weight gain process much easier when you're in that positive mind and surrounded by positive people, and positivity is just spreading, and that really does help. And don't get me wrong, I'm really not always positive. I have a lot of down days, especially in this process, this time that I'm going through, but making it as positive as possible, and knowing that I'm still aiming to share that love and as I said, going back to the reasons to recover, I want my world to be a positive, happy, body positive, body neutral place to be, and that's really important for me. If I have to stop, it's because my bestie's coming to deliver me cookies, which leads my next tip, which is keeping myself occupied. I have been doing lots of things to keep me busy. Making videos is one of them, but aside from my eating disorder, things like making bracelets. I've been making bracelets. So these are for my friends, and I've been making ones for my own. I've done one that says smile and one lives living, and just positive things and spreading out positive love, like I said before. Definitely feeling quite upset this morning and uncomfortable and just a bit all over the place. So just kind gestures like that and just having friends like that is so helpful. So shout out to all my amazing friends, because you help me so much. Anyway, side point. Yeah, binge watching TV really helps. Reading books, listening to podcasts. I sometimes do a bit of yoga. I do meditation. That really helps and gets your mind focused and knowing that what you're going through is okay. This time's gonna pass. Also, realizing that everyone's got their issues and everyone's got their shit to deal with, and that you're not alone on this journey, and there's so many people that love you and are there for you, and even people online watch my videos, watch anyone's videos. Just surround yourself with love and know that you're so loved, you're so worth it, and just keep yourself occupied in your mind, not running back to negative thoughts. That was kind of like 3 points in one, but yeah, I can recommend lots of good TV. Let me know if you want to know what I'm watching. Lots of good books and lots of activities, even baking. That's fun. Like, we never get the time. Let's try and learn to bake, even though I cannot, but I'm still trying. Straightening my hair is a task. This needs washing ASAP. And just enjoying life for what it is, really. It can be especially hard when you can't exercise, I know. But that leads me on to my next point, which is knowing that you are in control of this. Don't think of this as someone stopping you from exercising, someone stopping you from eating your safe foods, and people are sabotaging you, because that's such an eating disorder way of thinking. My mind's really shifted to thinking I'm in control of this. Like, I'm in control of my health during the coronavirus, so I will not be going outside and I will not be seeing my friends, which, although the law states I cannot, I still can go outside, and the government advising not to, but I still can if I wanted to, but I'm just choosing not to. I'm kind of putting that, I'm thinking that way as well with my eating disorder. So although my eating disorder is telling me to eat some things, I know that I shouldn't, so I will not listen to those reels. And when it tells me that I can't eat that extra thing because I'm not hungry, I will still eat it because I know deep down I need to, and I need to rewire those thoughts. When my eating disorder tells me that I should go on a run just because my sister's gone on a run, well, no, I shouldn't. I have an eating disorder, so I shouldn't be going on that run, and I will not be going on that run, and I will not be exercising because I will not be making the most out of my recovery. So I'm kind of putting it in my hands and knowing that I'm responsible for this eating disorder. I'm 19, which is an adult, and that this is in my hands at the moment. My next point of feeling guilty and being able to, and having to do it anyway, that whether that being exercising, like when Soph goes on runs and I know I can't, even though I feel anxiety and frustration that I can't go on that run with her, I have to remember this is me and that's her. And a reason I want to go on a run is because I've trained in my head that I need to go on a run, because so much anxiety is in my body, because I think that if I don't go on this run, that something bad's going to happen to me, or like weight gain, and which I'm retraining my thoughts into knowing that weight gain is not a bad thing. I need to gain weight for my recovery. I need to gain weight to get out of my eating disorder, to go back to all the reasons I want to recover. I need to gain weight. So I need to remember all of those things when I feel shit, when I feel anxious, and I just need to let them pass. That's the same with food. When I constantly, every meal, every snack, know I have to challenge myself. I have to know that I'm feeling shit to feel better in the future, and it will come. It just takes so long, and it's hanging in there and bearing in there, and it's painful. It's so painful. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to go through, but I know I have to trust that it's going to be worth it. When my body tells me, oh, I'm the only one that can't recover, that I'll put on all this weight and I'll be depressed the rest of my life. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish. I will be recovered like every other normal person, because that's what I dream to be like, and I will fight. Like I fight for my career choices, I fight for going to whatever school I wanted to go to. I fight for so many things in my life. I will fight this eating disorder, and I'm the only one that can fight it by myself, because it's me controlling it. I have to remember that. First of all, this is a better representation of what my usual outfits consist of. Literally my dressing gown. Hashtag shop at Boo. I just wanted to finish. I didn't end up finishing the video yesterday, but I had a lot of thinking about the video, and I just wanted to quickly say that it really helps me to just think about the bigger picture. We are currently in a global pandemic. We are gifted with our body. We come out of our mothers and we are gifted with this body. If you are fortunate enough to be able to walk, be able to eat, be able to move, be able to watch TV, be able to make all these actions, you are so truly blessed, because not everyone can. And the bigger picture is, why should I be scared of something so small as food? Who cares if I gain weight? Who cares if I lose weight? As long as I'm healthy. Who cares if I go on a run? Who cares if I don't go on a run for 5 years? Who cares what you do? And as long as you are happy and healthy, and realise how blessed you are with what you are gifted with, because not everyone is gifted with everything that you have. For me, I have my body, so I might as well eat what the hell I want, gain the weight what the hell I want, don't wear makeup the rest of my life. I don't really care. I don't care what I do, as long as I'm healthy and I'm happy. And if people want to judge, they can judge, but remember who you are, where you come from, what you're gifted with, and try to not give a damn. That's my way of thinking anyway. So I hope this video has been a bit helpful. But this is just how I'm dealing with weight gain in quarantine, and will be following these steps through my recovery. So hope you're all looking after yourselves. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, follow my Instagram, Liv's Living, and I'll see you all soon.